And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ben Allen Fieldhouse in Highland, Kansas, for this non-conference matchup between the Southeast Community College Storm out of Beatrice, Nebraska, and your Highland Scotties. I want to give a shout out to the former head coach and the Hall of Famer Francis Flack for watching us. We're starting in just a little bit, Coach. Glad to have Francis watching us this evening. Southeast comes in with a 4-2 record. They defeated Doane JV 91-77 in their last contest. They're averaging 93 points a game on offense, 76 points a game on defense. Scotties come in with a 5-1 record after defeating Linkier Prep in the Kansas City Classic 85-58 in their last game. Highland scoring 91 points per game. They're giving up 71 points per contest. This is the 41st meeting between these two programs, dating back to 1980. Highland leads the series 23-17. Highland defeated Southeast a year ago, 73-68 in Beatrice. Then they lost to Southeast here in Highland, 80-78 back in 2015. The Storm are shooting 46% from the floor, 32% outside the arc, and 65% from the free throw line. Scotties are shooting 47% from the floor, 40% outside the arc, and 74% from the cherry cut this year. The Storm coached by head coach Joel Wooten. Scotties coached by Jerry Cole in his 7th year. Cole with a record of 102 wins and 97 losses. His assistant coach is John Oler. In Highland's last contest against Linkier Prep, Scotties were led in scoring by Derek Brewer Jr.'s 20 points. Brandon Sublette added 17, while Lawrence Horner had a season high 12 points. Scotties out-rebounded Linkier Prep by the total of 53-36. And I do not have the starters for either squad at the moment, so we'll get them from the public address here momentarily. Late tonight as the women's game ran along, Highland Lady Scotties downing Southeast by the score of 85-53. So Highland now 7-1 on the year. So we'll get the starters here as soon as they come to the floor. Southeast, a non-Jayhawk Conference opponent.
Now let's meet the starters for the Storm. A redshirt freshman at 5'8", number 10, Brandon Spencer.
Brandon Spencer, a 5'8" redshirt freshman out of Pembroke Pines, Florida. Taylor Britt, number 12, a 6'2" freshman out of Chilhurst, New Zealand. Another starter for Southeast, number 24. Sider Senna-Charles, a 6'3" sophomore from Miramar, Florida. Number 30 is Richie Rogers, a 6'4" freshman out of Dunedin, New Zealand. And the final starter, number 32, Liam McRae, a 6'10" sophomore from Palmerton, North New Zealand. Starter for the Scotties, number 3, Paul Clemens, a 5'4" sophomore from Junction City, Kansas. Number 5, Brandon Hazim, a 6'2" sophomore from Lansdowne, Pennsylvania. Number 10, Reggie Byers, a 5'9" freshman out of Overland Park, Kansas. Number 24, Troy Thomas, a 6'7" sophomore from New Orleans, Louisiana. And number 20, Brandon Sublette, a 6'3" freshman out of Kansas City, Missouri. So those are your starters for this non-conference matchup. Again, the Southeast Storm at 4-2. Your Highland Scotties at 5-1. It turned out to be a dandy. It's been a great series dating back to 1980 between these two programs. The Storm wearing their road navies. Columbia letters outlined in white. And their home whites, navy numbers trimmed in athletic gold. And jumping center for Southeast will be number 32, Liam McRae at 6'10", and Paul Clemens at 6'4". And the tip controlled by Highland. Reggie Byers with the basketball will give the Highland their first opportunity to score here in the ball game. Brandon Sublette on the right wing. Now over to Troy Thomas. Over here to Hassim. Man-to-man defense by the Storm. Highland with the weave into the corner. Reggie Byers will travel in, dishes back out for Brandon Sublette for three. And Sublette averaging 14 points, puts Highland on the board. Ball down in low. Shot is up and good by number 24, Cynthia Charles. Sublette will drive the baseline, gives it back out to Paul Clemens at the free throw line. And in the lane, now back to Reggie Byers. Thomas out top, down into Clemens at the low post. Clemens has the ball stolen away by number 24, Snyder Cynthia Charles. And I hope that's the way we pronounce his name. A jump ball call. A foul is going to be on traveling violation, I believe it is, on Cynthia Charles. 3-2 early in the going. From Ben Allen Fieldhouse in Highland, Kansas, Russ Carnbury did play-by-play tonight. Ivan Bida from high up above. Shot no good by number 12, Taylor Britt. Rebound comes down to the Scotties. Sublette, left-hand wing. Now to Byers. To Thomas, over to Brandon Hassim. Sublette loses the basketball, but a foul is going to be on number 24, Snyder Cynthia Charles. Cynthia Charles with his first personal, as they're going to send Brandon Sublette to the free throw line. Sublette, 16 out of 23 for 70% from the charity stripe this year. First attempt is up and good. He's now got 4 points in the game. Brandon averaging 14 points a contest, shooting 50% from the floor. Second attempt up by Sublette. Goes through the net. He's now got 5. Down the line. Shot is up and good by number 24, Snyder Cynthia Charles. That is his 4th point of the contest. Thomas to Sublette. Off to Byers. Down to Sublette. Wide open 3 from the corner. Shot is well short. But going out of bounds. It's off of Troy Thomas. It'll stay Storm basketball. Want to give a shout out to Leah Ashbury watching it. Brandon Hassim's mom is watching from Darby, Pennsylvania. Ball over the left-hand side. 3-point shot by Britt, no good. Up off the backboard. Rebound pulled down by Troy Thomas of Highland. Thomas will bring it down himself. Over to Hassim on the right wing. Brandon will center the basketball. He picked up the double team. Ball stolen away by the Storm. Right back at Hassim. Highland now with numbers. Brandon left-hand side to Sublette. Sublette will force it. And they're going to say the ball out of bounds. Highland basketball. Again, want to give that shout out to Brandon Hassim's mama watching us, Lee Ashbury, and head coach Francis Flax, the Hall of Famer from Brown Mackey. Francis, of course, retired. Thanks. Shot off the back of the iron, no good by Reggie Byer. As McRae will get the ball back inbounds for the Storm. Down the lane goes number 10, but a foul on the play. Foul is on Highland, number 10, Reggie Byers. Reggie, the 5'9", freshman out of Overland Park, Kansas, picks up his first personal foul of the night. Ball off and into high post, left-hand wing. Three-point shot is up, no good by St. Charles. Rebound pulled down by Troy Thomas. He gives it off to Reggie Byers, and Reggie will bring it down. Byers working to the right side. Now leaves it back to Paul Clemens. Lob pass into Thomas at the low post. Back to Clemens. Clemens got hung up in the lane. Back to Byers. Byers underneath the tall timber with 10 on the shot clock. Reggie Byers will throw it in. Troy Thomas will go up strong for the basket. Troy Thomas averaging 7 points a ball game. Gives Highlandhurst 7 points in this one. Scotty's up by 3, 7-4, 16:20 to go in the first 20 minutes. Ball down low. Shot up, no good, but a foul from behind. And the foul is going to be on number 3, Paul Clemens. That's Paul's first personal foul of the night. As number 32, Liam McRae, a 6'10 sophomore out of Palmerston North, New Zealand. He's averaging 6 points a game. Get the first one to go. McRae just 2 of 9 from the free throw line this year for 22%. But he gets both of them here, and he's got 2 points in the contest. McRae will come out of the contest. Now checking in number 50, Coach Poth, a 6'10 freshman out of Omaha, Nebraska, averaging 6 points a game. Clemens over to Byers on the right wing. Guarded by Brandon Spencer. Back over to Thomas. He'll launch up a 2. That was good. Troy Thomas for 2. He's now got 4 points. Roger with the basketball. Dishes it off to Britt. Down the lane. They kick it back out top. Spencer pushes it in. Down to the low post now. Poth working back in against Paul Clemens, and he gets the basket. Poth averaging 6 points a game. He's got 2 down. Highland leading it by 1, 9-8. And we've got a foul on number 30. Richie Roger picks up the personal foul. Roger's 6'4 freshman out of Dunedin, New Zealand. The Storm with only 2 players on their roster from the state of Nebraska. Ball right hand side to Hazim for 3. That one's short. Rebound pulled down by Poth. Now to Brandon Spencer. He'll bring it down, working one-on-one against Reggie Byers. St. Charles leaves it back. Roger for 3. No good. Byers with the rebound. 2 on 3. Reggie Byers will take it to the hole. Has the ball knocked away by Roger. So Highland basketball with 25 seconds on the shot clock. Brandon Hassim in the corner. He'll penetrate to the free throw, to the lane. Dishes it back to Troy Thomas. Thomas under pressure, down to Clemens, into the corner. Sublette will drive the baseline, goes up off the glass and good. Nice first step by Brandon Sublette. He's now got 7 points. Lyndon Ewing Jr. will check in at the next dead ball for Scotty. Down the lane is Britt. His running layup is good. Taylor Britt averaging 15 points a ball game. Has got his first 2 of the night. Sublette with the basketball. Guarded by number 24, St. Charles. Back down to Thomas along the baseline. We've got a holding foul on number 50, Coach Poth. First personal foul on Poth. Second team foul on Southeast. Taking the Highland lineup, number 30, Lyndon Ewing Jr. And number 32, Corey Baker. Southeast will send in the lineup, number 22, Kwame Brown. Number 11, Mitch Brown. And one other one that I can't tell at the moment. Lawrence Horner now also in the ball game for the Skies, number 52. Should be a good matchup. Poth at 6'10", Horner at 6'9". Sublette left-hand wing, skip pass over to Corey Baker. Now into Lawrence Horner. Horner goes up strong. Can't get the ball to go. Fights for the rebound. Reggie Byers will get it. Hyden will back out and put a new offensive series back into Horner. Horner going strong to the hole. The hook shot is up and good. Shot up and good by number 11, Mitch Brown. He's out of Canberra, Australia for Southeast. Foul is on number 12, Taylor Britt. That's his first personal. So up and down the floor we go here by the Scotties in the Storm. Byers with the basketball. Storm now out to a 1-2-2 zone. In the corner. Almost a bad pass by Corey Baker. Baker's shot is wide. Skip pass over to number 11, Mitch Brown. Brown for three, no good. Ewing Jr. pulls it down. Linden got up in the air and jerked it down. Corey Baker in the corner. Caught in the trap. Trying to work his way out, and he stepped out of bounds. Turnover by the Scotties. Mitchell Beal will check in the Highland lineup. Mitchell, the 6'4" sophomore out of Ozaki, Kansas. He'll replace Corey Baker. Noah Scott with the basketball will take it all the way in. Dish it off to Poth. He gets the basket. He's now got 4. Storm with their first lead of the night at 14-13. Blocked by Poth on the Sublette. Bounce pass ahead. Shot no good. Rebound jerked down by the Scotty. And a foul on Southeast. Foul's on number 50. Coach Poth. Second personal foul on Poth. Logan Dorn checks in for Southeast. 6'4" redshirt freshman out of Beatrice, Nebraska. Lyndon Ewing Jr. gets the basketball into Reggie Byers, and Reggie will walk it down. Sublette now to Ewing Jr. Sublette with a quick step along the baseline. Ball knocked out of bounds by Logan Dorn of Southeast. Scotty basketball in front of the Storm bench with 12 on the shot clock. Checking into the ball game for Highland, number 14, Colin Jasper. Jasper, a 6' freshman out of Troy, Kansas, replacing Brandon Sublette. Beal under Jasper in the corner. Jasper will put up a shot. No good. Is blocked? No, they're going to say it's wide right. Ball got up and rattled around behind the backboard, so that's out of bounds. Storm with a 1-point lead, 14-13, 11:25 to go here in the first half. Along the baseline. Brown with the basketball. They give it off to Dorn for 3. His shot no good. Lyndon Ewing pulls down the rebound. Byers into the corner to Beal. Back to Byers. Beal will launch a 3. Rims it out, no good. Put back, no good by Ewing, but getting the rebound was Mitchell Beal. Beal brings it back out. We've got a foul on Southeast. Or they're going to say that the ball was touched by number 11, Mitch Brown, while he was out of bounds. Highland basketball, 25 seconds on the shot clock. Bounce pass. Beal underneath to Jasper in the corner. Back to Beal. Beal inside the arc, puts up a runner, no good. 2 air balls by the Scotties. And those shots didn't look good at all. And Jerry Cole just stands with his arms crossed, shaking his head. Noah Scott with the basketball. Dishes it off number 22, Brown, along the baseline. And a foul underneath. Foul's going to be on number 44. Logan Dorn picks up his first personal. That's the 6th team foul against the Storm. Highland with 2. Mitchell Beal over to Byers. Reggie trying to work off of the screen. Beal will penetrate. Has the ball knocked away. And the rebound comes down to number 32, but a foul on Highland. Mitchell Beal gets called for the personal foul. That's his first of the night. 3rd team foul for the Scotties. And glad to have you, those of you that are watching us tonight over the Sky Sports Network. Feel free to let me know who you are and where you are on the right side of your screen. I'll give you the shout out like I've done to the other two. Shot down as long as Dorn for 3. Logan Dorn, who's averaging 6 points a ball game, gets his 3rd point of the game. Ewing out to the top of the circle to Byers. Reggie down into the corner to Jasper. No, that's Beal. Beal leaves out of bounds. But it's off of Southeast. Checking the lineup for the Scotties, number 24, Troy Thomas, but we've got a media timeout. 9:22 to go in the first half. It's Southeast 17, Highland 13. I'll be back in just a second. You're watching the Scotty Sports Network. And coming out of the media timeout, welcome back to Mid-Allen Fieldhouse in Highland. 9:22 to go first half. Southeast leading Highland 17-13 here. Over to Troy Thomas, now to Beal on the right wing. Beal. Over to Jasper now. Jasper will come down the center, trying to work against that 1-2 zone. 3-point shot is up and good by Mitchell Beal. Beal, 35% shooter outside the arc, gets his first points of the night. Shot up and good by Logan Dorn. That's his second 3-pointer of the cup. Scotty trail it by 4. Runner up by Troy Thomas, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Troy Thomas. It'll be Southeast basketball. Brandon Sublette, Brandon Hazim, and Paul Clemens back in the lineup for the Scotties. Richie Roger with the basketball. Highland in man-to-man defense. Left-hand corner, shot up there, is rimmed it out, no good. Clemens with the rebound. Byers ahead to Sublette. Now back to Byers. Seaman in the corner for a 3. That one's high off the back of the iron. Troy Thomas skies in for the rebound and put back. Nice job for Troy Thomas to come in the backside and get that rebound and the bucket. And they're going to double check the team fouls. And I have 6 and 3 on the board.
Snyder's in trouble.
Correction, Troy Thomas with a personal foul. So Highland now with 4 team fouls. Here comes Scotty. Byers into the corner. Hassim. He'll kick it back out to Clemens. Sublette will penetrate. Hassim in the corner. Step away. Now gives it to Troy Thomas. Thomas down for the free throw line. Shot up. Good. Troy Thomas now with 8 points in the ball game. All the way down. Shot blocked by Troy Thomas, but a foul is going to be called. And they're going to give the foul to Troy Thomas, his second. And at the free throw line, shooting a pair will be number 20, Noah Scott. Scott averaging 8 points a contest. He's 13 out of 32 from the charity stripe. As he misses the first. Corey Baker now back in the Highland lineup. Second attempt by Scott is short. Ball comes down the hands of Paul Clemens. Reggie Byers will push it down the floor. Byers all the way in, throws it off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by McRae. Highland getting back quick on defense. And the ball knocked out of bounds. Storm basketball with 21 seconds on the shot clock. Taylor Britt checks back in the lineup for Southeast. Coming out is number 20, Noah Scott. Tied at 20 all here. 7:15 to go, first half. Three-point shot by Spencer, no good. Rebound pulled out by Clemens, has the ball knocked away. It'll be Southeast basketball. Nice job by number 12, Taylor Britt, to get a hand in there and knock it away from Corey. Lob pass in. Ball to low post, kicked it over to the big guy. Shot up, no good. I believe Brandon Hassim's going to pick up the foul. He does. Nice sharp pass will put number 32, Liam McRae, to the free throw line. Just a 22% free throw shooter, but he got his first two. He now got 3. For a second attempt is up and good. Now 4 points for the 6'10 sophomore out of New Zealand. Runner up, no good by Sublette. Baker with the rebound. Hassim will now pull up an 8-footer. Get it. Brandon Hassim picks up his first 2 points of the night. Brandon averaging 13 points a contest. Sent to Charles. Inside. And a foul is on Highland. Foul's going to be on Paul Clemens. That's 2 on Paul. 17 foul on the Scotty, so the Store will be shooting free throws for the remaining 6:24. Clemens checks out. Lyndon Ewing Jr. checks in for the Scotty. McRae, who's got 4 points in the contest, give him 5. McRae averaging 16 points, or excuse me, 6 points a game. One more will match his season average, and he does. 24-22 Southeast. 6:20 to go in the first half. Again, glad to have you folks watching us tonight over the Sky Sports Network. Russ Karn down here at floor level doing the play-by-play. Ivan Bida up running the camera and the score clock. Bounce past the Byers. Hassim for 3. That one good. Brandon Hassim drains the 3. He's now got 5. Brandon shooting 33% outside the arc. Gives the Highland a 1-point lead. McRae backs it in. Shot no good. fighting for the rebound. And here's Storm come away with it. Roger with the basketball, just in the corner. Now White underneath. Wide open shot blocked by Ewing. Big defensive play by Lyndon Ewing Jr. Reggie Byer at the other end with the layup. And Reggie now on the scoreboard. Highland back to a 3-point lead. Brandon Spencer with the basketball. He'll run over Reggie Byer, but there's a foul on the play. And the foul will go on Reggie. Byer now with 2 personal fouls. Kuth Post checks back in for Southeast as Liam McRae will take a seat. Derek Jasper will, or not Derek, Colin Jasper will check in for Highland. As Reggie Byer will come out. Reggie now with 2 personal fouls. Brandon Spencer looking for his first points of the night. 11 out of 11. No, 11 out of 17 on the season. As Brandon Spencer gets his first tonight from the charity stripe. Second attempt is good. He's now got 2. 1-point ball game in favor of Highland. Bad pass by the Scotties. Down into the corner. Now down the lane. Ball knocked back out. And traveling violation is called on Snyder St. Charles. So Highland basketball in front of their own bench. Corey Baker will inbound the basketball for the Scotties. Back to Brandon Sublette. Now over to Colin Jasper. As the Storm come up at that 4-1 zone press. Shot up and no good, but a foul. And that's going to be on number 10. Brandon Spencer picks up his first. 7-team foul. Both teams now shooting free throws, remaining 4:59. Corey Baker at the free throw line. Corey gets the first one to go. Corey 10 out of 13 coming into tonight. Second one goes down. Corey's now on the board with 2 points. 29-26, Scotties with a 3-point lead. Into the corner. Spencer will run her up, put it in, and off. Got it. Lyndon Ewing's going to pick up the personal foul. First personal on Lyndon. Basket is good by number 10, Brandon Spencer. Spencer now with 4 points in the game. Again, 65% charity stripe shooter. The young man out of Pembroke Pines, Florida, puts his 5th point on the board. Storm with that full court zone press right now. Ball knocked away. It'll stay Highland basketball. Tied up at 29 all here. 4:33 to go in the half. Jasper for 3. Put back up and good by Ewing. Air ball by Jasper. Ewing with the offensive rebound and the putback. Toss backs in. They're going to call him for the 7. Nice defensive work by Ewing Jr. that time. Mitchell Beal checks in the Highland lineup. Colin Jasper takes a seat. Highland working against this zone trap. Hassim will take it all the way in. Leaves it off for Ewing. The ball goes off of Southeast. And it'll remain Highland basketball. Noah Scott checks back into the lineup for the Storm. As Brandon Spencer will come out. Hyden with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Ball underneath their own basket. Ball into Baker. Baker caught in the trap. Loses the basketball. And a ball was touched by Southeast out of the court. So Hyden will retain possession. 8 seconds on the shot clock for the Scotties. Deal inside the arc, loses it. Sublette for 3 at the buzzer. And Hyden with the shot clock violation. Never did touch the iron. Taylor Britt walks it down, gives it off to Richie Rogers. Oh, left-hand side. Sent to Charles with the basketball. Down the lane, number 20, Noah Scott. Paul to get it back over. 3-point shot is good by number 30, Richie Rogers, excuse me. 3-point by Roger gives the Storm a 1-point lead, 32-31. Coming up on the 3-minute mark of the first half. Bad pass by Sublette. 2-on-1 for the Storm. Laying it up, no good. By number 12, Taylor Britt, but Storm gets the ball back. Sent to Charles for 3. Got it. He now got 7. Sublette will walk it down against the 1-2-2 zone. Ball into Baker. Baker will muscle his way in, draws a foul. Go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Make it go to shoot throw line 1-1. Foul's on number 30, Richie Roger. That's 2 on Roger. Dorn and Brown come back in for Southeast. As we've got some moisture on the floor, we're asking for a towel. As Logan Dorn will do a little janitorial work. Clean up the moisture off of the floor so nobody slips and falls. Corey Baker at the free throw line to shoot 1-1. Corey, 10 out of 13 for 77% from the charity stripe. First one is up and good. Corey's now got 3. He's averaging 6 a game. Sophomore out of Washington, D.C. Eyes the target, lets it go, and got it. He's now got 4. Noah Scott brings it down against Beal and lays it up as he blew right on past Mitchell. First 2 points on the board for the sophomore out of Fort Worth, Texas. Beal will launch up a 3. That one's too long. Ewing Jr. pulls it down. Off to Baker underneath. Baker will go up strong and got it. Corey gets the basket. He's now got 6 in the ball game. And a foul is going to be on number 32, Liam McRae, his first. And Baker will shoot the and 1. Corey gets a 7-point in the books for him. Scotty trail it by 1, 37-36. $1:45 to play in the half. All the way down, runner up, no good by Kwame Brown. Here comes Hasim all the way down, and Brandon just flat out lost the basketball. Another unforced error by the Scotties. The Storm have an opportunity to extend their lead here. Ball into the corner. Got it into McRae. McRae backs his way in. Shot no good. Mitchell Beal with the rebound. Coming up on the 1 minute mark of the first half. Scotty trail it by 1. Mitchell Beal with the basketball. Over to Hassan. Brandon will launch for 3. High off the rim, no good. Lyndon Ewing Jr. with the rebound and a putback. They're going to say no, he traveled. Scotty's having a hard time catching the break tonight. 50 seconds to go in a half. Noah Scott with the basketball for the Storm. Over to Mitch Brown. Brown over here to the right side. 3-point shot is off to the right. No good. Ball comes into the Highland. Sublette Sublette will take it all the way. Dishes it off to Hassan. Hassan is hacked on the way to the hole by number 44, Logan Dorn. That's his second personal. And Brandon Hassan, who's got 5 points, will be at the free throw line. Brandon, the 6'2 sophomore out of Lansdowne, Pennsylvania. Played at Harcum College last year. Shooting 78% from the stripe. He's now got 6 points in the game. Brandon, the only sophomore transfer on the Highlands team this year. Second one is up and good. He's now got 7. Shot clock is off. 23 seconds to go in the contest. Or in the half. Scott working against Beal will take the time down. Working it for the last shot. Brown will go in. Shot no good. Put back no good. Rebound comes off to Brandon Hassan. Hassan will fire at the buzzer. No, off the back iron. So close, but yet so far away. We're at the end of the half. We got 20 minutes in the book. Highland 38. Southeast Nebraska 37. I'll get some stats and be back. You're watching the Scotty Sport Network. And welcome back to halftime here at Ben Allen Fieldhouse in Highland, Kansas. Your Highland Scotties leading the Southeast Community College Storm out of Beatrice, Nebraska, 38-37. Here's your scoring summary for Southeast at the break. Liam McCray has got 6 points. Brandon Spencer's got 5. Taylor Britt's got 2. Snyder Sensa-Charles has got 7. Richie Rogers with 3. Mitch Brown with 2. Noah Scott has 2. Logan Dorn has 6. And Koth Poth has 4. For the Storm, they connected on 12 of 30 field goal attempts for 40%. They were 4 of 12 outside the arc for 33%. And they were 9 of 11 from the free throw line for 82%. For the Scotties, they are led in scoring at the break by number 24, Troy Thomas. Thomas with 8 points on 4 of 5 shooting. He's also got 4 rebounds in the contest. Brandon Hassim has got 7 points on 2 of 5 shooting, 1 of 4 outside the arc, and a pair of free throws. Brandon Sublet's got 7 points. Reggie Byers with 2. Byers with 4 assists in the first 20 minutes. Mitchell Beal has got 3 points. Lyndon Ewing Jr. has got 2. Corey Baker with 7. And Lawrence Horner with 2. In the first half, Highland connected on 13 of 31 shots for 42%. They were 3 of 12 outside the arc for 25%. And they were perfect 9 for 9 from the free throw line. Highland out rebounding, dominating the board with 22 rebounds to just 9 for Southeast, holding the Storm to 4 offensive rebounds in the first 20 minutes. Highland's problem tonight is turnovers. They've given up 10 turnovers to the Storm's 5. Highland with 5 assists, 2 block shots, and 2 steals. The Storm with 7 assists, 1 block shot, and 6 steals. Again at the break, Highland 38, Southeast Nebraska 37. I'll be back after a bit. You're watching the Sky Sport Network. Welcome back to Ben Allen Fieldhouse here in Highland, Kansas. It's the Scotties 38, the Storm 37. I want to remind all the Highland fans that coming up this Friday and Saturday is the Scotty Men's and Women's Basketball Classic here at Ben Allen Fieldhouse. Games will start at 1 o'clock on Friday with ladies action, Brown Mackey versus Cowley. At 3 o'clock will be the first men's game of the tournament, Midland JV versus Pure Prep. Highland ladies will play at 5 o'clock as they'll take on Missouri Valley JV. And the Scotty men will end up the late game of the night at 7 o'clock as they will take on the Cloud County Thunderbirds. Then on Saturday, women's games start at 12 noon with Missouri Valley JV taking on Brown Mackey. At 2 o'clock, the Pure Prep versus Cloud County in men's action. Lady Scotties will take back the floor at 4 o'clock against Cali, and the men will play at 6 o'clock against Midland JV. Scotty men and women will travel to Little Priest Tribal College in Winnebago, Nebraska on Tuesday, December the 1st. The women's game will play at 5, the men's game at 7. We'll have to see whether we can get a camera up there or not. I do understand on the internet that Little Priest does advertise that they stream their games. We'll have to double check for sure. But again, don't forget to tune in on Friday and Saturday as all home games for Scotty Athletics are available on Scotty TV and the internet, Scotty Sports Network. Again, you're scoring at the break. Unofficial scoring for Southeast. Spencer with 5, Brown with 2, Britt with 2, Scott with 2, Cynthia Charles with 7, Richie Roger with 3, McRae with 6, Logan Dorn with 6, and Poth with 4. Scoring summary for Highland: Mitchell Beal with 3, Brandon Hassim with 7, Reggie Byers with 2, Brandon Sublette with 7, Troy Thomas with 8, Lyndon Ewing Jr.'s got 2, Corey Baker with 7, and Lawrence Horner with 2. Again, the Storm with a 4-2 season record. The Scotties at 5-1. Again, this is a non-conference matchup, but these two teams will play again in mid-December at the Holiday Classic up in Beatrice. So Southeast will have the basketball to start the second half as they trail Highland by 1. Reggie Byers has the basketball inbounds. Reggie in the right wing, brings it back out, bounce pass to Paul Clemens. Clemens off the glass, no good. Rebound onto the floor. Byers will run it down in the corner. Reggie works it out of trouble. Sublette, shot no good. And the ball kept down bounce. No, it's Alpha of number 12, Mitch Brown of Southeast. So Highland with a fresh 30-second clock. They had the ball underneath their own basket. Ball into Hassim from the corner. Three-pointer is good. Brandon Hassim with call that a 2-point basket. Making a 3. Three-point basket is good by Southeast. Who made the basket? Who made the basket? Who made the basket? Ball into the corner to Brandon Hassim. Hassim inside the arc, puts it up and good. Hassim with back-to-back buckets. He now leads the Scotties in scoring with 12. And the Scotties are up 43-40. Roger with the basketball will drive the baseline. Reverse layup hits off the bottom of the rim. And they're going to call a whistle. Foul's going to be on number 5, Brandon Hassim. Second personal foul on Brandon. Storm with the basketball. Into the corner. Three-point shot is up and good by number 12, Taylor Brett. That's his first three-point bucket of the night. He's now got 5 points in the game. Brandon Hassim inside the arc, puts up another shot, got it. Brandon Hassim, hotter than a firecracker, come out of the locker room. He's now got 14 to my count. All the way down, Reggie Byers says he got a ball on top. One official was going to say it was a foul. The other whistle says it's a jump ball, and it'll be a jump ball. But the possession will remain to the Storm. Lob pass in.
Straight up.
Richie Rogers with the basketball, gives it back. Sent to Charles. Had the ball stolen away. Paul Clemens with the basketball. Now to Reggie Byers. Rogers will go in. Reggie Byers with his fourth point of the night. And the Scotties are out to a 4-point lead. Biggest lead by either team tonight has been 4 points. Shot no good, but a foul on Brandon Sublette. That's Brandon's first. And going to the line for Southeast, number 24, Snyder Center Charles. Center Charles averaging 16 points a ball game. Has got 7 points here to my count. First two-throw attempt is up and good. Give the man 8. Center Charles out of Miramar, Florida. 6'3" sophomore. He did not shoot a free throw in the first half. Now he's 2 for 2 in the second half. Got 9 points in the game. Reggie Byers here at the midcourt stripe. Go down the right-hand side, dishes it off. The ball thrown away. Here comes the Storm all the way down. Lays it up, no good. Was Spencer. Ball knocked away. Troy Thomas pulling down the rebound. Leaves it back to Byers. Byers into the corner to Sublette. Highland will work it back around the man-to-man defense now. Into Paul Clemens. He's backing in again. Shot up. Good. Didn't know whether Paul was going to get that one down or not. Shot no good. Thomas with another rebound. Byers goes coast to coast. A little reverse layup by Reggie. He's got 6 points.
Keep that ball in front of you. Jump to the ball.
And a basket by Southeast. Paul Clemens gets another basket for the Scotties. I'm currently trying to figure out my scorebook here real quick. Storm with the basketball. Brandon Spencer, top of the circle. Ball down to the low corner. 3-point shot by Roger is up and good. Richie Rogers gets his 6th point in the contest, his second 3 of the night. 53-50. Highland up over the Storm here. 15 minutes to play in the ball game. Reggie Byers, top of the circle with 15 on the shot clock. Over to Sublette. Now to Thomas. To Hassim. Brandon. Crossover dribble inside the arc. Puts up a shot and got it. Brandon Hassim cannot miss right now in the second half. He's now got 16 points. He's averaging 13 on the year. So right now, if you're a Scotty, get the ball to Brandon Hassim. All the way down, runner is up and good by number 12, Taylor Britt. Britt now with 7 points. And a hand check foul on number 30, Mitch Roger. That's 3 on Roger. Checking the lineup for the Scotties, number 52, Lawrence Horner, and number 30, Lyndon Ewing Jr. Also, Mitchell Beal checks in for the Scotties. Kwame Brown checks in, 6'3" sophomore out of LaGrange, Georgia for Southeast. Lob pass into Horner. Horner is bumped. He'll go to the free throw line. Or they may call it before the shot. 32. 32 is Liam McCray. That's his second. And Lawrence Horner's rims in and out no good. Lawrence had 2 points in the first half. Noah Scott back in the lineup for Southeast as the 6'9" sophomore from Astoria, New York. Lawrence Horner will shoot the second of 2. Shot is up and good. He's now got 3. Britt with the basketball. He'll be hacked on the way to the hole. Foul on number 52, Lawrence Horner. That's Horner's first personal. Ball on the foul on the floor, so no one will shoot. Scott with the basketball. They get inside to McCray. Now over to the corner. 3-point shot, no good. Horner with the rebound. Off of the miss by number 22, Kwame Brown. Reggie with a quick move. Got it among the tall timber. Kicked it back to Beal. His shot no good. Here comes Southeast. All the way down. The big guy lays it up and good. Liam McRae with a bucket. He's now the first Storm in double digits. He's at 10. Mitchell Beal with a bad pass. Reggie Byers trying to run it down. There's a foul on Highland. Fouls on Reggie Byers. That's 3 on Reggie. 14 foul against Highland. Beal will check out. Corey Baker checks in for Highland.
Hey, man! Flat!
Ball into McCray. McCray working on Horner. Will dish it back out. Top of the circle to Scott. Now over to number 22, Brown. Down low. Ball up to McCray. Good ball movement by the Storm. McCray now with 12 points in the contest. All the way under. Dish to try to get it to Horner, and that's a bad pass by Brandon Sublette. Another turnover by Highland. 3-point shot from deep in the corner by number 12, Taylor Britt. That's his 9th. Ball goes off of Highland, and the Scotties need a timeout. Brandon Hassim checks into the ball game. Mitch Brown now back in the contest for Southeast. Scotty trail it by 3, 59-56 with 12:44 to go here in the ball game. Logan Dorn gets it off number 22, Kwame Brown. Brown throws it out of bounds. Storm with just 5 turnovers in the first half to Highland's 10. But yet the Scotties led by 1 at the break. Byers over to Corey Baker. Back to Byers. Man-to-man defense. Runners up, blocked. Horner with the rebound off of Baker. Here come the Storm. Crossover, leases it off to Pugh or Pop, and he gets the basket. And Jerry Cole wants a timeout finally. 11:58 to go in your ball game. Southeast out now to a 5-point lead, 61-56 over your Highland Scotties. Again, these two teams matched up a year ago, splitting the series up in Beatrice. Highland won the contest 73-68. Down here, the Storm took the win 80-78. Don't forget, Highland will be in action this weekend, Friday and Saturday from Banana Fieldhouse. Don't forget to tune in. We'll have links available on the conference website and on my Twitter feed at Russ Karn, RUSSKARN. Or you can go to YouTube, bookmark that at Scotty TV. Storm has outscored the Scotty 24-18 here in the second half. As Highland has struggled with some turnovers. So coming out of the Highland timeout, it'll be Scotty basketball. Trailing the Southeast Community College Storm by 5. Hassim from the deep right corner, no good. Rebound pulled down by number 22, Kawami Brown. Brown over to Scott, and Scott will get called with the double move without the basketball. So Noah Scott on the turnover for Southeast. We'll give Highland the basketball in front of the Storm bench. Southeast used to be called the Demons and the Lady Demons up until a tornado hit Beatrice several years back, and they changed it over to the Storm. And Ewing with a spin move and a foul. It's an offensive foul on Lyndon Ewing Jr. Got him with the arm sweep. Instead he cleared out. Second personal foul on Ewing. 15 foul on the Scotties.
Outside!
Pass out of bounds. Bad pass by number 44. Logan Dorn, the redshirt freshman out of Beatrice. So the score hasn't changed since the break. Well, it has. Highland's just been outscored. Ball stolen away as another bad pass by Scotty. Ball almost stolen away by Brandon Hazim. And we've got a jump ball. Paul Clemens got a hold of the basketball, along with number 20, Noah Scott. Noah Scott says he got poked in the eye. So we'll have a quick substitution. Scott will leave the floor. Taylor Britt will come in. The Storm was 6 players from the lands down under, Australia and New Zealand. Shot up and good by Troy Thomas. Thomas now into double figures with 10. Shot up, no good by number 44, Logan Dorn. Rebound pulled down by Troy Thomas. Thomas was working for a double-double. Spin move, Thomas off the glass, no good. Poth with the rebound for Southeast. Brown with the basketball at the free throw line will penetrate, go up the runner. Shot no good, no foul call. Hassim with the rebound ahead to Byers. Reggie will push it in, draw the contact. Cannot get the shot to go, but he'll shoot 2. Mitch Brown will pick up the personal foul. His personal foul. 3rd team foul against the Storm. Byers at the charity stripe. Reggie with 6 points to my count. Cannot get the first one to go. Byers 11 out of 15 coming into the night for 73% from the free throw line. He leads the team in assists with 14. Reggie trying to get his 7th point, and he can't do it. But there for the putback is Troy Thomas. Thomas fouled by Poth. That'll be 3 on the big guy. Poth, a 6'10" freshman out of Omaha, Nebraska. Thomas with 10 points in the contest. 13 out of 18 for 72%. Cannot get that one to go. Right now, the Scotties need to get the ball down when there's nobody guarding them. Byers will come out. Sublette checks in for Highland. Troy tries to make the second of 2. 6'7" sophomore out of New Orleans, Louisiana. Gets it that way. He's now got 11. He's averaging 7 points in the game, or on the season. Ball over to Dorn. Thought about a shot. Got inside the arc. We're going to have a foul on number 50. Poth. That is his 3rd personal. And we're at the media timeout here in the second half. Southeast 61, Highland 59. I'll be back in just a second. You're watching the Sky Sports Network. Brown watching from South Florida. And the Scotty trail by 2, 61-59 with 10:51 to go in the contest. Highland led at the break by 1, 38-37. Storm have outscored them 24-21 here in the second half. Sublette, and we've got a traveling violation on Sublette. Brandon didn't have a problem, just shoved his foot right in front of head coach Jerry Cole. Taylor Britt with the basketball, gives it off to Logan Dorn. Dorn feeds it down in low to Poth. Now back over to number 11, Mitch Brown. Brown across the baseline. 3-point shot by Britt is no good. And we've got a foul from behind on Paul Clemens. 3rd personal foul on Paul Clemens. Poth will leave the lineup as McCray will now check in. Liam McCray. Ball into Mitch Brown. Now he leaves it back to for 24. Central Charles. Ball trapped in the corner, and the ball goes off of Southeast. It'll be timeout called by head coach Joel Wooten. 9:08 to go in the second half. Southeast 61, Highland 59. I'll be back in just a second. You're watching the Sky Sports Network. Former head coach of Brown Mackey, the Hall of Fame coach Francis Flax, Leah Ashbury, Brandon Hazim's mom watching from Darby, Florida, and Taylor Smith Brown watching from South Florida. I'm sorry, Ivan. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shot up no good by Sena Charles, and a whistle. And a foul is on number 24, Sena Charles. That is number 2 on Sena Charles. So Scotty basketball team fouls are even at 6 apiece. Third personal foul on St. Charles. Brandon Hazim for 3, got it. Brandon Hazim now with 19 points in the contest.
Come on now, let's go. Hey, talk to each other, talk.
Brandon 1 point away from tying his season high.
Outside.
Along the baseline, 3-point shot by St. Charles, no good. Troy Thomas with the rebound. Thomas gives it off to Sublette. Sublette back to Thomas, over to Corey Baker. 2-3 zone now by the Storm. Sassim runs in. That is Sublette who ran in with the shot. 8 on it. Ball stolen away from Sublette. 3-on-1. They trust. Storm had the numbers but couldn't make the play. Reggie Byer checks back in for Highland, replacing Corey Baker. Brandon Spencer now back in the ball game along with number 20, Noah Scott, excuse me. And also number 30, Richie Roger. Clemens loses the basketball. Out of bounds, Highland. Another turnover by the Scotties. But yet they lead it, 62-61. Scott with the basketball. Ball onto the floor. Ball back. 18 on the shot clock for Southeast. Ball underneath, wide open. Noah Scott with the basket. That's his fourth point of the contest. Thomas off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and foul from behind by Liam McRae. And they say that's going to be on number 30. Sure looked like it was number 32 to me, but that is going to be on 4 on Richie Roger. Troy Thomas at the free throw line. Thomas with 11 points in the game. Thomas did not shoot a free throw in the first half. Gets that one to go. He's now got 12 points. If Highland has tied the ball game up, it's 63-63. Second attempt is up and good. Troy now with 13 points in the game. Scotty's up by 1, 64-63, 7 minutes to go. All the way down, fadeaway is up and good by number 12, Taylor Britt. Britt now in double digits with 11. Storm take back a 1-point lead. Haas-Seam from deep in the corner. 3-point shot, no good. Ball knocked away. Reggie Byers will run it down. Reggie back over to Haas-Seam in the corner. Brandon will go down. A foul is going to be on number 12, Taylor Brett. That'll be 2 on Brett. And that is the 7th team foul against Southeast. Brandon Haas-Seam will go to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. 1 and 1. Well, they're going to say it can be 2 because he wasn't shooting the ball. One and 1. Ball put back up by Troy Thomas with the rebound, but a foul. And they're going to say that Brandon, foul's on number 24, Troy Thomas. 3 personal fouls on Troy. Richie Roger now with 6 points in the contest, the free throw line. Roger 14 out of 16 coming into tonight. He did not shoot a free throw in the first 20 minutes. Gets the first one to go. He's now got 7 points. Second attempt by Roger, rims it out, no good. Paul Clemens with the rebound. Gives it off to Reggie Byers. Scotty's trail by 2, 66-64. Bad pass by Sublette. Here come the Storm. 12 got away with a travel for Taylor Britt. Now Highland back with a steal. Hassim will penetrate. Goes up the reverse layup, no good. Paul Clemens went after the ball. Hassim gets it back. He goes to the hole. Brandon Hassim playing some basketball. Brandon now with 21 points in the contest. (66-66), tied it at 5:53. Spencer drives it in, kicks it back out. Scott down into the corner, back to Spencer. Spencer will drive away through the net, all the way down. Roger reverse layup blocked by Troy Thomas. Here comes Brandon Sublette with the basketball, almost had his pocket picked. Now Byers with it. Coming down the stretch here. Sublette will drive it in all the way, lays off the glass, no good. Put back by Troy Thomas, no good. Thomas fouled on the way back up at his own rebound. Fouled on number 20, Noah Scott. That's his first personal. At the line for the Scotties, number 24, Troy Thomas. Thomas with 13 points in the game. First attempt by Thomas is up and good. He's now got 14. Troy with 7 points on an average. That one goes off the iron, no good. Here comes Taylor Britt with the basketball. Ahead to Noah Scott. Back to Britt. To Scott. To McRae. Over now to Spencer. Back over to Britt, into the corner to Roger. Roger kicks it back out to the top with 14 on the shot clock. Spencer with the basketball, working off the screen. Into the corner to Scott. Now into McRae. McRae feeding Rogers down the middle, ball stole away. Troy Thomas got a hand on it. Paul Clemens came away with it. Scotty's now with the basketball. Over to Sublette. And Sublette right now, Brandon can't spit and hit the floor. It just seems like everything he's doing. And Brandon wants out of the ball game. Sublette will leave the floor. Corey Baker will come in for Highland. Kuth Poth will come back in for Southeast. Scotty with a 1-point lead. Runner up and good by number 20, Noah Scott. That's his 6th point. Shot up, no good by Corey Baker. Rebound goes off of Troy Thomas. It'll be Southeast basketball. Scotty's right now hurting themselves with turnovers. Too many unforced errors against a good team like Southeast Nebraska at 4-2. 4 minutes to go. Up by 1, or trailing by 1, 68-67. Ball stolen away. Bad pass. Reggie Byard will take it coast to coast. Off the glass and get it. Reggie will get the and one. Reggie with 8 points. Foul is on Taylor Britt. That's his third. Timeout charge to Southeast with 3:46 to go in the ball game. It's Highland 69, Southeast 68. A 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Reggie Byers with 8 points in the ball game. He's averaging 10 points on the season. Reggie, a 73% field goal shooter or free throw shooter. Reggie, a 5'9" freshman out of Overland Park, Kansas. Reggie had no free throws in the first half. He only had 2 points at the break. But he did dish out a team-high 4 assists. Highland fans, don't forget, Scotties and Lady Scotties will be in action this Friday and Saturday at the Highland Men and Women's Classic, the Scotty Classic. On Friday, we'll start at 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and 7. Highland playing the final 2 games of the night. Then on Saturday, games start at 12 noon, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. So be sure to tune in to the JR Conference website at kjccc.org. Click on the Highland schedules for men's and women's, and you'll find a video link available. We'll leave the games tonight up on the net for 24 hours. It'll be off sometime tomorrow afternoon so that the boys can watch the games or anybody else can take a peek at them. Reggie Byers will put the and 1 in the pot. Reggie now with 9 points in the game. Reggie Byers puts Highland up by 2, 70-68. 3:39 to play. Scott going in against Reggie Byers. He kicks it back out to Logan Dorn. Dorn will throw up a 3. That one's good. Logan Dorn with his third three-pointer of the contest. He's now got 9 points in the game. Thomas to Baker on the left wing. Now back to Reggie. Reggie to the free throw line. Dishes it back to Troy Thomas. Free throw line jumper up and good. Troy now with 16 points in the contest, to my count. Scotty's up by 1. Poth loses the basketball. 3-point shot from deep in the corner, no good. Noah Scott with the rebound. Going in against Reggie Byers. Jump step, got no place to go with it. Rebound put back up. Rama with Brandon Hassim with the rebound. Hassim takes the shot. Brandon is grimacing in pain. Appeared to hurt his right shoulder. And right now, I don't think Hassim can shoot the basketball. Corey Baker now with 10 points. He's now in double digits with that 3. All the way in. We've got a charging foul. Nice job by Brandon Hassim to hold his ground. Foul's on number 44. Logan Dorn. That is 3 on Dorn. And Hassim will not leave the floor. He's staying in there to play. Corey Thomas comes out. Sublette, Byers, Thomas, Clemens, and Brandon Hassim on the floor. Scotty's trailer, lead it by 4. 75-71, under 2 minutes to go. Ball knocked away. Hassim gets it down, puts it back under, gives it off to Troy Thomas. Thomas with a reverse layup. Troy Thomas gets it. Foul's on number 44, over Dorn. That is 4 on Dorn. Troy Thomas with the basket. He's now got 18 points in the game to my count. Trying to make it 19. Thomas is and 1. Is high off the back iron, no good. Pulled down by number 24, Sensa Charles. Here come the Storm. $1:30 to play in the ball game. Highland up by 6. Biggest lead of the night by the Scotties. And a traveling violation as Richie Rogers goes down in the lane. Scotties led by 3 back in the first half. But this 6-point lead right now is the biggest one of the contest for them. Highland will walk it down with $1:15 to play. Storm come out in the man-to-man finally. Hassim with the basketball. Sublette now will handle it. 10 on the shot clock for Highland. Off of the screen by Paul Clemens. Fadeaway jumper is short. Spencer with the rebound for Southeast. Under a minute to go. 51 seconds. 3-point shot is good by number 24, Snyder Sensa Charles. He's now got 12 points in the ballgame. And a timeout on the floor charged by Southeast as they cut Highland's lead to 3 with 48.2 seconds to go. Don't forget, Scotties will play on Friday at 7 o'clock against Cloud County. The ladies will play the game before at 5 o'clock against Missouri Valley JV. Then on Saturday, the women will play at 4 o'clock against Cali. And Highland will take on Midland JV at 6 p.m. in the Scotty Women's and Men's Basketball Classic. Again, all home contests and selected away games are brought to you over the Scotty Sports Network and Scotty TV. Foul situation for Southeast. Richie Rogers, the only one in foul trouble with 4. Logan Dorns also got 4. Highland with foul situation. Troy Thomas with 3. Reggie Byers with 3. And Paul Clemens with 3. Everybody else has got 2 or less. So Southeast or Highland basketball. 48.2 seconds to go and a 3-point lead. Sublette with the basketball. Gives it off to Reggie Byers. Byers will work it to the middle of the floor if he can. Gets away from the trap. Byers going to run it down. 10 on the shot clock. Spin move down the lane. Byers will throw up the runner. No good. Rebound comes down to number 30. Richie Rogers. Storm with an opportunity to tie. Rogers to Spencer. Spencer outside the arc will throw up a 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Troy Thomas. And a whistle underneath and a foul on Southeast. Foul is on number 24. Snyder Sensa Charles. That is his 4th. Correct, foul is on Noah Scott. That is his 2nd. And that will send Troy Thomas to the free throw line to shoot 2. $18 points for Thomas unofficially. 19 points. 5 seconds to go in the ball game. Logan Doan will check back in for Southeast. Along with number 12, Taylor Britt. Scotty's up by 4 now with 5 seconds to go. Corey Baker will come in for Thomas if Troy can make the free throw. Shot up, got it. 20 points now for Troy Thomas. 5-point lead with 5 seconds to go. That's still a lot of time for Southeast. They're going to throw it down the court. Ball stolen away by Troy Thomas, but Thomas goes out of bounds. That took 0.6 of a second.
Stay on the floor.
Ball comes in. Ball goes off the fingertip. Trying to whip the rebound on it. Paul Clemens get the basketball. And that's your ball game. Highland Scotties come away with a 79-74 victory over Southeast. The Storm go to 4-3 on the year. Scotties now 6-1. I'll get some stats and be back. You're watching the Scotty Sports Network. And welcome back to Ben Allen Fieldhouse in Highland, Kansas. Your Highland Scotties have came from behind to defeat the Southeast Storm 79-74. And here's your scoring summary for the contest. First for Southeast, they were led in scoring by 4 players in double figures. Taylor Britt and Snyder Senecharles both had 12 points. Liam McRae and Brandon Spencer both had 10. Richie Roger had 7. Mitch Brown had 2. Noah Scott had 6. Logan Dorn had 9. And Coth Potts had 6. For the contest, the Storm conducted on 26 of 57 field goals for 46%. They were 10 of 23 outside the arc for 44%. They were 12 out of 15 from the free throw line for 80%. For the Scotties, they were led by 3 players in double figures, led by Brandon Hassim with 21 points. Hassim, 8 of 14 from the floor, 3 of 8 outside the arc. He had 2 of 5 from the free throw line and pulled down 5 rebounds. Troy Thomas with his 4th double-double this year had 20 points and 13 rebounds. Thomas with 10 out of 7 from the floor. He was 6 out of 9 from the free throw line. 6 out of 9 from the free throw line. Pulled down 4 offensive and 9 defensive rebounds for 13. Other players in double figures, that was Corey Baker with 10. Other players with points, Paul Clemens had 4. Reggie Byers finished with 9 and a team high 7 assists. Brandon Sublette finished with 7 points. Mitchell Beal had 3. Lyndon Ewing Jr. had 2. And Lawrence Horner finished with 3 points. For the game, the Scotties were 28 of 60 from the floor for 47%. They were 6 of 19 outside the arc for 32%. They were 17 of 24 from the charity stripe for 71%. Highland out-rebounded the Storm 40-21, allowing just 7 offensive rebounds for Southeast all night long. Highland committing 21 turnovers to Southeast 17. The Scotties had 11 assists. The Storm had 15. Storm had 2 blocks, Highland with 3 blocks. Southeast with 12 steals, Highland with 7. Again, your final score from Ben Allen Fieldhouse tonight. Scotties win it 79-74. Highland now goes to 6-1 on the year, as they'll get ready to play on Friday and Saturday in the Scotty Classic. Be sure to check out the conference website at kjccc.org. We'll see you all on Friday. Good night from Ben Allen Fieldhouse.